Okay, you guys, look at this. Do you know what this is? I can tell you what it's not. It is not just a stack of books. Do you know what this is? This is a symptom. Yes. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later down this video. This is a symptom of something that I am letting go of. It is a symptom of this thing that I do that I want to purge. Okay, it's not about the books. And I'm going to read this. I found this little book of sources of Persian wisdom. Okay, this one says, it's in Dutch, so I'm going to sort of translate loosely my way. Okay, do you know what can never be satisfied? The greed of the eye. All the stuff in the world can never fill its void. Yeah, think about that. Okay. So I'm gonna make myself some tea and then I'm gonna explain about my symptom. So here's my tea and a little bit of dark chocolate, and I lit up a candle with my, well, it's not mine, it was my boyfriend, but now it's ours. Little sun. So I do this now every day. I light a candle and then I say sort of a prayer. So, you know, to have maybe peace in my life and the life of my loved ones and the lives of everybody that we share the planet with. So, love and peace for everyone. So, a stack of books that is not a stack of books but a symptom. What am I on about? I was watching TJ's Ways, her kitchen decluttering video that has just gone up like yesterday or something, or well, for me it was the middle of the night probably. And this thing was gnawing at me, you know, like chewing my inside. It were my books. They are books that I have kept because they sparked joy at one point when I read them, especially everything by Joanne Harris, you know, the writer from Chocolat, and a couple other books which are amazing, lovely, magical. Love those. So I held on to them, and when I did the 30 bags in 30 days, I realized... Sorry, little interruption. That's life. Okay. So I read them, they sparked joy. I am never gonna read them again. When I did the 30 bags in 30 days, I purged a whole bunch of books. Okay, I didn't know if I made a video about that or it was in the first couple of days before I started filming. But anyways, long story short, they are the symptom of me pleasing other people. Yeah. Through this whole burnout, I sort of discovered who I am, what I want, what I don't want, etc. You know, it's a very complex process. I cannot like take 5 minutes, make a video and explain everything and, you know, make it all clear, because I don't even get half of it, you know, half the time. Basically, I wanted to purge all my books, and then I was sort of doubting these books, the ones that you saw on, you know, that I just showed. And my boyfriend said, you know, it's why we have the bookcase, is why we have the shelves, and it's to store books, because all the books that we have now, 2 bookcases full, 99% is his. Yeah. I took mine out, the ones that I have read, and that I can now part with, because I've kept them based on his arguments. You know what I mean? Based on his values. He will never part with a book, or, you know, practically never, ever. He's made that very clear. He's made that very clear. So, so I kept them, and they kept, like, you know, it's just a couple of books, but it's the principle. It's like everything in my life that I have done because I think, or I thought, it would please other people. Okay, So these books I am gonna try and sell, donate, whatever. I believe there are some books that are from friends that they loaned to me, that, you know, that I borrowed. So I'm gonna see what's what and whatever, and try and sell and just give away and just purge. Because I am done. The only reason I kept them, because my boyfriend told me you can keep them, and I was like, okay, you know what I mean? It's not like he forced me to keep my books, don't get me wrong, but it's this thing in me that like wants to please other people, or I guess. And it's fine, you know, if you like doubting something and you ask somebody for some advice and you're like, okay, has a point, I'm gonna try that. But when you find out that you are not Cinderella and the shoe does not fit, okay, take off the shoe, accept that you are the stepsister, and go out and buy your own shoes, okay? You know what I mean? So that is the thing. And another thing is I made a radical change apart from quitting my job. Another thing in my diet, I was a vegetarian for many, many years, 2 times in my life. And I was always rationalizing my decision. It was always, it came from up here, you know. And to tell you the truth, vegetarianism, not eating meat, or eating meat, I can argue both sides of the case. Yes, very rational thing to do. There are all these arguments why we should not eat meat, and then there are all these arguments why, you know, you should, or you should be allowed to, or something like that. So I'm not going to start a whole discussion, because it's not, the discussion is really not interesting, okay? Either you want to eat meat or you don't, right? The thing is, I stopped eating meat a couple days ago because of the meditation, I think, has given me the awareness or the sense that we are all connected. Every living, breathing, growing thing, even the earth itself, you can connect with earth and it will cleanse. It has a cleansing ability, okay? Believe it or not, I have felt it. And I always used to be kind of girl like, yeah, prove it to me and then I'll believe it. So science. But now I'm like, I'm experiencing the universe telling me things, giving me things, and we're all connected, and I cannot for the life of me eat meat anymore. I'm not vegan, I can eat yogurt and eggs and stuff, but the meat was a living, breathing, growing being, okay? And it's it didn't feel good anymore. It didn't come, my heart, my soul was like, no! You know what I mean? It didn't come from here. I can argue. Fine. I can debate. Fine. Okay? But it comes from here. And it feels like I don't have to justify to anybody. I don't have to defend my point of view. No. This is me. Okay? This is, deep down, I know it's what I always wanted, not to eat meat. I cannot eat meat. I love meat, don't get me wrong. But, and yesterday evening, my boyfriend made chicken, sort of roasted kind of chicken. It's amazing. And I didn't want it. And he put it on my plate anyway. Like, come on, you know, try it. It's really good. I was like, I don't want to eat meat. Please take it off my plate. And he was a little bit irritated, like, you know. And I know before, let's say, before my burnout, I would be, oh, okay, no, it's okay, you know, and I would just damp those feelings or whatever, and I would just go along, try an easy way maybe, because I don't want to irritate him, you know? It's not like he's forcing me anything. It's me wanting to please, over-please. There's nothing wrong with pleasing people. It's why we're social creatures. And we want to be pleased as well, right? but it's the over-pleasing, when you have to give more than what you get back. You know what I mean? Does it make sense? When you start hurting yourself, is when you're over-pleasing. Okay? So, I found out that I've been hurting myself basically all my life. Yeah. And I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I wanted. I did not take time to listen to my inner voice. So that's my journey. That's the things I've been going through lately. And yeah, it feels so good, you know, to discover who I am, like step by step, every single day. I'm learning a little bit. And I love it. It is so liberating, you know. It is so liberating. And my boyfriend says, well, if you're going to change your diet again, you're only going to make it harder on yourself if you have to, you know, yet again have something, because I don't really eat that many carbs, or fast carbs anyway. So I already don't eat bread and potatoes and rice and stuff like that. Well, about 99% of the time anyways. So there's another thing added to the list. And he's like, you're making it more difficult on yourself. And for me, it's like, oh, this is what I've always wanted. You know, this is my voice from within screaming. And the same thing with the books. I was keeping them because, you know, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna drink my tea now, and this is just what I wanted to share. I've been talking for almost 9 minutes. So, I'm gonna stop for today. It's Friday, by the way. Tomorrow afternoon we're leaving to go see my mom. So that's again a 2-hour drive, because it's her birthday Sunday. And that's it. That's gonna be my weekend. Stay at my mom's with my boyfriend and my son, and my brother and his girlfriend will be there with their now 1-year-old daughter. That's so cute, right? Babies, you don't just want to like. So, yeah, this was my story so far. This is my journey. I'm gonna see how I will do with getting those books where they belong, but they don't belong with me in the bookcase anymore. So, they have sparked their joy, and I'm gonna give the joy away, the spark, whatever. You know what I mean. So, I'm gonna drink my tea, eat my chocolate, take it really, really easy, because I've been working way too hard this week. Yay for entrepreneurship. So I'm gonna take it really easy, because burnout is still taking its toll, you know, energy. Okay, I'm going up to 10 minutes now, so bye bye.